Although this Fortnite season has started off really great, and I'm actually like really enjoying the game again. I hated last season. Y'all know this. I couldn't take last season. It was so boring. It was missing like the fun kind of goofy items we see now. I can sometimes get a little sick of like the 7 gloves and people flying in the sky every 2 seconds, but that's just a skill issue problem. But there still are multiple problems inside of Fortnite, and they've been around for years. And I believe if these issues are directly tackled, then Fortnite could probably return back to its former glory. And this all comes from a tweet I saw while doom scrolling on Twitter from Clen. If you don't know Clen, he's a pretty good Fortnite creator. I made a video with him before. You guys should go check him out. He made a little 4-point list on Zitter, Twitter, X.com. I don't know what it's called anymore. That if these 4 problems are addressed, then Fortnite can go back to being perfect, right? And by the way, I don't think Fortnite was ever really perfect. There was always problems with the game, but I feel like if these 4 issues right here are actually tackled, you'll be able to kind of ignore the other problems in the game. So let's go over these 4 points. First things first, remove bots, remove skill-based matchmaking, introduce an official bot lobby mode, and crack down on big leaks. That's literally all they need to do. So I'm going to go over each of them one by one, get my little thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. And I feel like I have to say this, don't go and attack them if you disagree with those points. I'm seeing a lot of people in the replies right now. They're calling him slurs. They're calling him a whole bunch of evil things because they disagree about a Fortnite opinion, which is honestly insane. You know, he's not clickbaiting anybody. He's not scamming anybody. He never does that. He's making an opinion on Fortnite, okay? But it's expected. Fortnite probably has the most toxic community of all time. But with that said, let's get right into this. So, number 1, removing bots. I have been a big supporter of bots being removed, not bots being in the game. I know there's a lot of people that like bots, and honestly, I don't really understand the point from it. It seems like the most people who like bots are super casual, in which, you know, like killing bots in games, they're fun, right? Like if you're just sitting back with like your little controller, just shooting stuff, shooting moving targets, it could be fun. But I feel like just having it in a 100 player PvP battle royale to the death. Last person who wins survives the raging storm, and you're murdering a whole bunch of people, and you know you claim the victory royale crown. And just having like AI robots disguised as players just ruins the whole experience. Now, I'm not saying AI should just be like all AI from the game. I'm not talking about NPCs. I was going to say wildlife, but for some reason wildlife isn't in the game. I don't know why. I think they should bring back wildlife. It was so good, but that's besides the point. You can have those other types of AI like monsters and whatever, some like actual AI, but as for bots, literal AI like that are players that are counting towards the player goal, and when you're eliminating them, that it inflates your kill count. So like you don't even get hyped about killing players anymore, because when I look at my kill count, it says 10 eliminations. Back in the day, 2018, 2019, I would be like, holy crap, bro, I just dropped a 10 bomb. Then you get like a 20 bomb. It's like, damn. But nowadays I'm looking at it from the little UI, the terrible UI that's in top right. Terrible UI. I hate it so much. Half the time I have to scan for where it's at, but that's a me problem. And I'm just looking at it like, wow, 20 kills. Well, 19 of them were bots. You know, I got 1 single kill that whole game. So bots should not be in the game. If they want, if they like say like, okay, right, and we're gonna get into this later on with skill based and all that sorts of stuff, right? If they want to keep bots in the game, there should be like, you know, you hit level count 25 or something, and if you want to keep skill based, just bots get completely removed. Like you have no bot games, because I'm apparently a high skill based matchmaking. My games are super sweaty. I barely win any games. The games in my videos are like 1 out of like 20 games. Well, that's kind of exaggerated. 1 out of like 5, 1 out of 6 games or something like that, maybe even 10. And I'm getting these high player count bots, like the bottom right corner of the map that has so many bots there you wouldn't even fucking believe. If you want to get quests done, land at the bottom right side of the map, so many bots there just swimming in the water. And I'm just getting these high kills. I don't care because they're all bots. I'm facing bots the entire game until those final storm closing zones, in which then I'll finally encounter real players, and by then I'm just kind of like drained. By then it's like, damn, well, why is my whole, like, where's like the what's it called, where's like phase 1 of the game? It's like phase 1 of the game doesn't even exist, and the game actually starts at like mid phase when the storm's actually closed. And then the final game is where everything starts heating up. Once again, like the people that want bots, they're super casual. I respect why they would want it in the game, and this is why, which is going to be the next point I'm talking about. why Epic or Fortnite should come out with a official bot lobby mode. 100%. There is no reason why the game does not have an official bot lobby mode. It would completely kill off the people making separate accounts, people switching their regions to like the middle of like the Amazon rainforest in Brazil at 3 a.m. so they can get basically 100 player bots, because there's like nobody playing when it's over there at like nighttime or whatever, and has a lower population. And they go in these bot lobbies to rank up the rival challenges. They do it to do quests. They do it to XP farm, XP glitch. Man, I feel like if you had an official bot lobby mode, then that would completely kill that off. Now, having the official bot lobby mode, I feel like having the same amount of XP in that could be a little concerning. I think you should be getting more XP in the regular game, especially if you're fighting other real 99 players, real life players who are actually playing the game. So maybe you can boost XP in the normal modes, and then, or you can just lower it slightly in the official bot lobby mode if it were to come out. But having them the same, I feel like would be a little bit concerning. I don't know, because it's objectively harder to win a game versus bots. But, you know, maybe you could rank up difficulty. They'd have a whole bunch of settings in there, like bots can only have legendary loot, or bots have like 100% accuracy, or like 10% accuracy, like easy mode, medium mode, and hard mode, and like impossible mode, crazy mode. Something like that would be pretty insane. So fully in support of that. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Should bots get removed from the game? Should they have an official bot lobby mode? They 100% need that bot lobby mode, by the way. That's not even an opinion. They have to add that. As for removing bots in the regular game, that's where the, you know, an actual discussion can happen. I might even make my own separate video on the bot lobby mode, because I feel like I could really talk about it for a long time. There's a lot of people who literally just want to get on Fortnite and want to just shoot things, right? It's the super casual mindset there. Maybe you get off of work, you know, you just got to get a couple games out before you got to go back to your shift or whatever. And you just want to shoot things, get challenges done, get your rewards. And I know a lot of people just want to do that without fighting like super, like just degenerates. They're not degenerate. Come on. They're just good at the game, right? They're just sweats. We're just trash, right? I got to stop being so toxic towards them. And it's definitely, it's frustrating. It really is frustrating when you're just trying to get rewards. And a lot of the times when the challenges are really just dumb, like get 30, like kill someone with a certain item. And it's like, oh my God, it like takes hours. And like when you're trying to do like an interact quest of, you know, doing a voice line quest, and you have to interact an item, there's so many people landing there, it gets annoying. So I think it'd be better off to have that bot lobby mode so you can actually get challenges done. And a lot of people want to explore the map too. That's kind of weird. I didn't really think people really like just driving around in the map, just exploring locations and chilling around, you know. I kind of miss it. This is just making me miss playground mode, honestly. I really do miss playground mode. They should have never removed it. Battle labs kind of sucked, but I would still take battle labs over like a no, just going into the map and just hanging out and just chilling over there building random stuff. Although you can never do challenges or get really, I don't think, could you XP in battle labs? I literally don't remember. Let me know down in the comments below. And then they had like creative labs. What do they call it? Like creative something? I forgot the name of it. But they got rid of that too. People used to spam battle buses in that. People are saying that bots are needed in Fortnite because there's so many modes and they have to fill up the servers, that if they just didn't have bots, those game modes would be completely dead. Honestly, I'd rather for them to just be dead. Honestly, I'd rather just have not play them and have no zero players in them than deal with so many bots, bro. But it's understandable why they have to do that from a, you know, from a business and just a game development perspective. You don't want every single mode in the game to just have no players in it, especially during like 2 a.m. in your region or something. Clen said remove OG or Blitz. Okay, all right. Blitz can get out of here. Blitz can go. Like, get rid of Blitz, bro. Blitz is fun. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's just it's like an ADHD TikTok mode in my, like when I play it. Like there's supply drops, the little ranking system, all the weapons are high mythic loot and they're quick. Like I mean that's basically Blitz, right? But it's too much for me, honestly. It's too much ADHD. I can't handle it. As for OG, come on, Clan. You can't remove OG, bro. OG's got to stay. Like, honestly, what I think about OG is, like, when I'm playing normal Fortnite and once again, I get sick of those, like, jumping up power items. Everyone's flying around the map. I usually hop the OG because it's usually a little bit more grounded. You know, I love playing, like, the OG style of Fortnite. How all the guns work and just how it plays. I never really get on Fortnite to play OG. It's just, like, after playing, like, a couple hours of the normal modes, then, you know, when I'm bored, I'll just hop on OG or hop on Reload or something, but they shouldn't remove OG. Come on. But enough rambling. Let's go on to the big juicy stuff, and that's removing skill-based matchmaking. Oh boy, people, this is probably the biggest point here. People in the comments and their replies here are very against this. And there's a lot of people who are also supporting it getting removed. Brandon edits, if they remove skill-based matchmaking, people would quit by how sweaty the game is. Clean's response is good. Fortnite should be hard. People fell in love with it because it was hard. You had to try and beat 100 people. Completely right. I don't understand Brandon's point there. I don't get it. Like, people would quit the game because of how sweaty it gets. The game's sweaty now. I actually feel the game's even more sweaty than before. I'm quitting the game and I'm coming back and I'm getting these super sweaty lobbies, and it's like, oh my god, like, what is this? What is the skill-based matchmaking based on? People actually have no idea what it is. It's basically like, how it works, right, is there's certain analytics in the game, certain criterias which base your matches on, which will put you into either more difficult matches, so you have more players around that other like skill rating, the other analytic ratings, and or it'll put you into easier matches with more bots and more players around those analytics, those skill analytics. The thing is, we have no idea what Fortnite's skill-based matchmaking analytics are. There's literally no information on it. They keep it hidden, so all we can do is make a good guess. Things like how many games you win, your placements, your accuracy, your kills, all sorts of stuff like that. But most likely it's probably just based on placement. I think that's what most people just come to, because if you go into Fortnite on a brand new account and you just camp in a bush and you keep camping, you don't kill anybody, and then you kill like the last dude to win or whatever, right? You just hide all game or drive in a car. You will, over time, you'll be getting into some sweaty matches, bro. It really does happen. And I think this is stupid. I think you should base on other points like accuracy, how many real kills you're getting. Don't count it on the bot kills, because those are all fake and inflated right there kills. Base it on actual wins. You can't even really base it on wins, because if you camp all game and kill the last dude, it's like whatever. Base it on like how many chests you open, you know, how much like gold loot you're getting, how much better loot over time are you getting. I think there's a whole bunch of metrics they could be using, but if they're just doing it on placement, it's kind of dumb, to be honest. It really is. And like, you think back into 2018 before Fortnite had skill-based matchmaking, you're like, okay, was the game really harder? Was the game really that sweaty? So back then it was a 99 real players, and it was it was literally random, right? So you could get some you know, little Timmy on his PS5, and then you could get some Pro-Am World Cup tournament winning, thousands of dollars in earnings, Jeffrey in his mom's basement, and it was a roll of a dice basically. And sure, it definitely did make the game harder. I don't know if as hard now as compared if you just keep playing the game and just keep scoring high placement points by camping. I'm gonna have to do some like data analysis on that, but the game was pretty hard back then, and in which I fully agree with Clen. The game should be hard because it's 99 other players fight to the death. It's a battle royale. Like, that's the whole point of the game. The game's meant to be hard. There was a big skill bet back there. People just had a different attitude towards losing. People used to have fun running from John Wick. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. I never see. When's the last time you seen somebody say like, oh my god, it's a John Wick, let me run away? I mean, well, they still do with superheroes, so what am I talking about? I mean, well, it's not as mainstream. Like, if you see a superhero skin chasing you, it's like, oh, fucking loser chasing me, right? Or like, not even like Renegade Raider came back. Like, you don't see about a Skull Trooper, John Wick, not even John Wick. People don't even really say that anymore. Let's just remove the bots for a second, and let's say Fortnite added skill-based matchmaking from like the start or whatever. I probably wouldn't have really fell in love with the game that much. I would not have been addicted that much, honestly. It definitely would have impacted it. Like, I would have fun in the game, right? The game back then was, I mean, still is, by the way. It's like such an addicting like motto, a system. It's so just makes you keep coming back and back, and the V-Bucks and the shop and everything. And the battle royale of it is not like, there's no other battle royale or even game like Fortnite. At first, I probably would like it a lot because everyone would be trash like me and the real. I'd probably be down for it until I started getting good. Then when I started getting good, then it'd be like, okay, well, you know, there's like this thing going around where people think like, if you're good at a game and you're constantly performing well, that you want to fight other good players. And I think that's just untrue. Like I said, there's people like me who just want to sit back and just play the game and just shoot people and just kill people and don't want to constantly play it's like a tournament. If I'm having people and and be honest, want to shit on people too, right? Shitting on people in Fortnite is fucking mad fun. In any game, it's mad fun. But if my other players are going to be apparently my skill, but even more my skill because Fortnite's data is all messed up. It definitely, it could get boring at times. It could get frustrating. I much preferred it when it was all random players. And by the way, I remember that. Remember when they did for like a couple days or whatever when Fortnite OG Season 1 came out and there was no skill based? Everybody loved it. Everyone was like, holy crap, no skill based. It was the time to play. You might get like a couple, two super sweaty Jeffreys in there, but a lot of the other players were like little kids on their TV. It was fun to troll them. Now trolling is gone. Shitting on just regular players is gone because nobody, like those defaults, fake defaults or whatever, those defaults in the game, those bad players, they're not there anymore because it's skill based. And for those couple days, it was so much fun just killing bad players and then running into like a super sweaty player. It was nothing like before. And then for some reason they added skill based back to that game, even though it's not OG. It's not OG. Why would you add it back? They're just so dumb. I don't know why they would do that. I think it's a bigger problem combined with the bots. Without bots, I think skill-based could actually fit in the game. But when you have bots in there, like a new player that just comes into Fortnite and wins their first game, I'm telling you, they're not going to remember their first win because it's so polluted by bots. But this is a pretty big point. What do you guys think about skill-based matchmaking? Let me know now that in the comments below. There's a big discussion if big leaks hype players and make them excited, or if it just ruins it and just spoils everybody. I think big leaks should definitely be cracked down upon, like that one, like what Andrea Fenn that's getting sued by Epic Games because they were a contractor for Epic Games and they leaked all of those big collabs coming out. I think, well, they broke contract, right? But just talking about on like super big leaks, I think they should be cracked down upon. Little hints and stuff can get me hyped for the game and excited. And I know people get excited about any leak with Fortnite, but I think it's a little bit of spoiling, especially if it's like, okay, well, this is going to happen at this time. And it's like, well, like, really? You know, this one big collab just came out and you're like, well, damn. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. It's like, well, we knew this was coming months ago. It's not really exciting anymore. Regular leaks I'm fine with, like some normal leaks, like, oh, this might be coming at some time. It's rumored this might be coming. But these super massive leaks, like this is going to happen in season 3, and this collab is, and then these 4 collabs are going to be in the battle pass and the item shop. Fortnite's going to do this and do that. And it's like, oh my God. The thing I don't like about the big leaks is like when a new chapter gets revealed or something, or a new season. If you guys remember like the season 3 live event, the flipping, the end, when that got leaked, it definitely killed it off. It definitely killed it off a little bit. I will say that. I think like Ninja or like, no, Cypher PK saw it too. And when I was watching his reaction to it, I was like, well, damn, he already saw, like, what's the point? We saw like because if you guys remember what happened there, some like Fortnite, like I think it was the Polish Fortnite account or something. They tweeted it like a week later by accident. They deleted it. And it was hyped when you watched it, but then like, you know, a week later for the event, it's like, well, this is what it was building up to this, and now it's like, well, we already saw this a week ago, kind of ruined it. You could say like, oh, well, then don't go watch it. Well, when you're scrolling on Twitter and the thumbnails are it, and people are posting videos about it, it's kind of, and you're Googling Fortnite, it's impossible not to see it, right? It's never really a choice. You're like, if a big Fortnite leak comes out, you're almost guaranteed to see it on YouTube, on Twitter, or whatever, Facebook. There's actually been some pretty big leaks on Facebook as well, in the past at least. So I definitely am against big leaks, honestly. Yeah, fully against big leaks happening. Small leaks, medium-sized leaks, whatever. But as for new chapters, new seasons, even crossovers, if it's like in the battle pass, even if it's like massive crossovers where there's in-game items of crossover, like crossover items too, and like events too, when they leak live events, I hate when that happens. Yeah, that's got to get shut down. But what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know down in the comments below. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if you agree. If you don't agree, subscribe anyways. Show Cleanse some love. Don't go shit on him or anything for his opinions. I want to know what you guys think. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.